most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Well, it is gloomy out, no doubt about it. We have sort of been stuck in this pattern all week long. I know the lawns and the gardens love it. The fall mums love it. But it would be nice to see some sunshine again. However, it is raining right now and a fairly decent showery pattern this morning in many spots, including Louisville, up into Mifflintown, parts of southern Adams County, Gettysburg getting wet this morning. Now, this is going to be, I think, the wettest time period of the day. We're getting some leftover showers moving up from Virginia into the Washington, D.C. and Baltimore area, and they're hanging together pretty good. So some of the rain this morning could be on the heavy and steady side before things sort of taper off as we move into the afternoon. So far, it has not accumulated too much in the gauges. Marysville just at 1/10 of an inch. Everybody else far less than that. But temperatures are milder this morning. 64 in Marysville. Fawn Grove is at 67, for example, and it is raining on the golf course at the Country Club of Harrisburg. Temperatures were in the 60s. I just checked. And it is a little muggy out with the weather this morning. And, of course, it's cloudy. But these showers are moving in. We can see that. We're socked in again. And if we can get this little cluster of showers to move in, we mentioned that Thursday morning could be wet. And I think that this will be the wettest part of the day with just kind of the cloudy skies, the gloominess hanging around later. It is 72 in D.C., everybody else in the 60s, but everybody else kind of even in the mid-60s for the most part, around 66, 67, 68 degrees. This is warmer than yesterday when we started out with some cooler air, about 5 to 6 to 7 degrees warmer. And so I think today will be warmer as a whole. We should at least get into the mid-70s, if not upper 70s, getting closer to that seasonal normal. Yesterday, 67 was the high. We did pick up almost a quarter-inch of rain at the airport. We continue now to have about a 2-inch surplus for the year, but it is wet in downtown Mechanicsburg. Check it out. So I would encourage you to take it slow this morning. It is going to be a soggy start to the day with temperatures, again, as we look at our hourlies, getting up to around 75, 76, 77 degrees here this afternoon. But there's a stationary frontal boundary that we can see right here around Buffalo, New York. This thing has to push through, but Hurricane Helene may interrupt that from happening. And so the slower this front moves, the more likely it is for us to at least see some rain from this today. However, I think most of the rain is going to come this morning. So expect cloudy skies, occasional showers through the weekend. And the reason that this gloom sticks around is we've got this stationary front, and then Helene is going to move in and kind of meander around the Tennessee Valley through the weekend and into early next week. Look at all this beautiful weather, though, in the western part of the country and the middle part of the country. We won't be tapping into that until the middle of next week. So let's break it down for you. Today, some showers this morning. Some could be steady. And then things kind of go quiet the rest of the day. Cloudy skies, some stray showers this afternoon. That's really about it. Tomorrow, same thing. Cloudy, some stray showers from these outer bands of Helene. But I think the best time to see some widespread heavier rain from Helene would be Friday night, overnight, into early Saturday, and then the rest of Saturday, kind of cloudy, maybe a stray shower, maybe some drizzle, kind of like it has been here over the coming days. Now, the good news for us, because we're going to be spared the worst of it, we're just going to continue to see some nice beneficial showers over the next couple of days. We do not expect flooding rain from this. As I mentioned, the gardens will love it, the lawns will love it. We just may be sick and tired of the gloom, especially as we get through the weekend. Your tropical update shows a massive hurricane now in the Gulf. It is Helene. It's a Category 1 storm, and it is getting ready to move into some very warm waters and rapidly strengthen. It's moving quickly, too, north at 12 miles an hour. This is going to be catastrophic storm surge that nobody's going to be able to survive, especially around this Big Bend area, because this is going to be a Category 4 storm. So hopefully they've heeded the evacuation warnings. It's going to be a massive wall of water coming inland to Florida. It stays a hurricane in Georgia, and then you'll notice it just kind of meanders around here through the weekend. So what does that mean for us? Well, as I mentioned, we don't get the worst of this, but this could bring us some showers Friday night. See how it just kind of hangs around into next week? And so until this thing clears out, the pattern stays the same. So today, 77, some stray showers. Tonight, it is going to be mild, 65 with a few stray showers. And then, Allie, we're just going to kind of keep tracking this thing. Showers will be in the forecast off and on. We don't expect anything major from this, but we really don't clear out until next Wednesday later in the day. So we've got to get used to this pattern because it's going to be with us here over the next couple of days.
All right, but we're going to be spared, you think?
Yeah, I don't expect anything bad here. And remember, we need this rain, so we'll take it.
Okay, thank you, Brett. We'll be right back.